Hi everyone, so today I've got another haul for you. It's going to be a big one, I think, probably not 2 hours, hopefully, but we will see. So the very first thing I have is an order from Sweet Ava's Paper, and it also includes something I won from her giveaway week that she did for her shop anniversary, I think it was 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. And this order is something that I placed during their anniversary too. I don't even remember what I got, so it's going to be kind of exciting to look at that. So this is the order, this is what I won, so I'm going to be going through all of this like first time on camera, so you'll get my true reactions. And then this is the journaling card that came with it, this Fries Before Guys one, which is very cute and I love it. I do like fries more than I used to, so it's kind of timely. Been craving salty things lately, especially potato chips. So let's start with what I actually ordered. And as usual, it comes with her new business card, all her social media, and looks like there is a sampler from C. Amy Jaw, which is really nice. I wasn't expecting this at all, and I don't have any of her stickers yet, so these will be my first ones from her. I'm trying to look closely because it seems that some of the writing is kind of blurry, but that may just be the sticker and not the printing. The quality still looks pretty good. So this is the highlight of my day sticker that I've seen in a lot of people's plan with me's, but didn't actually know what shop it came from. This little cat reading his script. This says try not to kill anyone, and then on wine shopping instead of online shopping, which is actually going to be me like right after this haul. I'm drinking wine right now actually, and I'm about to shop the Simply Gilded pre-sale, so anyway, that's going to be fun. So we got 2 highlight stickers, and then there's like a laptop sticker with wine that actually goes really well with the online shopping. It's like the same thing. And then this little, I'm trying to figure out what this is. It looks like kind of a desk setup, maybe with a lot of planning supplies, I think. I'm trying to figure out if that's makeup or planning supplies. It's one of the two. And then this one, which says, I honestly can't read that. It's in too different cursive. I can't, if you understand what that says, please let me know, because I can't read that. But there's also planning supplies on that one too. So that's the sampler from C. Amy Jaw. And then there's the Rainbow Shine Studio sampler, which is Ava's drawings. So there's her logo, and then a cat, rainbow, pancakes, a unicorn. It looks like it's made entirely of candy, and then the speech bubble with the unicorn on that. Very cute. This larger planner cart sticker from Sweet Ava's Paper, featuring both corgis. Seeing them next to each other, I now understand that there's a difference between the two. Before I thought they were the same corgi, because I hadn't seen them next to each other. And then Snowball on top, of course. So that's really cute. And then this just generic Sweet Ava's Paper freebie featuring one of the corgis. Don't ask me whether that's Dundee or Chip. I'm gonna assume it's Dundee. I could be wrong. There's a FaceTime, rainy day, hot weather with the fan, and then reading outside. So fun. All right. So these are, looks like all of her new formatted sheets right here. So let's see, I got a good mix of corgis and Snowball today. I think it's mostly corgis though. So this one is Aquarium Trip. Very cute. This one is like budgeting or accounting, and considering this is what I do for my job, I'm certainly going to get a lot of use out of these. I'm going to put this into my rotation of accounting stickers. And this is Farmer's Market. I like the 2 big ones at the top, and then the smaller ones. I don't go to farmers markets a lot, but do on occasion. I find them to be a bit overpriced. And then this is getting gas in a car. It's a good thing for like road trips where you're going to use a lot of those. This is Snowball as Maleficent, and it's funny, I need to see the Maleficent movie. I'm just now getting caught up on the earlier Disney live actions, like the very first one, which I think was Cinderella. I just watched that live action, and I need to watch Maleficent next. So this will be good to mark that. This is Getting Stuck in Traffic, which is really funny and so accurate for the anger that comes along with being stuck in traffic. And I like how it's facing both ways, just to have options. And then this one is watermelon. I do have a Snowball watermelon sticker, but can't hurt to have two kinds because I do love me some watermelon. And then this is getting a Hogwarts letter or just Blizzard Happy Mail, which is so cute. And this last one is Zoo, so it's, I'm gonna assume Dundee the Corgi with a giraffe at the zoo. So that's my tiny little order of mostly new releases, I think, from Savers Paper. And now for what I won the, I think, 50 sheet grab bag, which is really the only actual prize that I wanted to win other than like shop credit. So I was really excited that I won this one. So I have no idea what is going to be in here, but it looks like a lot of stuff. So let's kind of flip through it really fast. Looks like a lot of older characters are featured here. So there's, well, I don't know if they're even older. They may be the new characters. So this is a kind of stressed girl. This is a wash hair script, which I actually would use a lot. This is to clean scripts. This is Caitlin holding up a sign. Ava playing piano. I could definitely use these for sure. Assignment scripts, go for a run scripts, cheat day, and homework, which I don't have anymore, so I'll probably give that away. This is a sunny day. This is another stressed sheet. This is getting a taxi, which actually would be really good for like Uber. This is more signs. Wash hair again. I actually don't have this, but I think I could use it. You can never have enough ice cream, and I love that it's Paige because she's me. She's the one I usually would get before the reformat of the girls. This is karate. I'm not going to use that really. This is organizing a planner cart, which I'll probably use for just generic organizing because I don't have a planner cart yet. And then this is Snowball and Sticker Love. I actually have this sticker. I'm not sure whether I got Caitlin or Paige though, but definitely adorable. And then this is Madison with the best day, rainbow. It's very cute. Okay, so the second stack, studying. I guess I can kind of use that for the online program I'm taking. Junk food. Yeah, you know, I'm craving all that these days. Quillamina. I didn't even know the hedgehog's name, but I guess her name is Quillamina, and that's so cute. And she's feeding her baby boy. Oh my god. Now, if only I knew somebody with a baby boy. The only friends I know that have kids have girls. But I'll hold on to that. And then this is riding a reindeer, so that's really cute for Christmas, and that's Quill, so I guess that's the male hedgehog. This looks like deco. This is kind of like a little sea tail, so it's like ocean themed deco. Interesting. This is Ava travel. Madison ironing. I do iron, I guess. I don't have any iron stickers, so it's good to have that. Shopping at Target. I will occasionally go on a Target spree. Not a lot, but occasionally. Donating blood. Ugh, no, that's freaks me out so much. I get so squeamish, so I'm probably going to give that away. Recycle bin, yeah, I'll use that. Car maintenance. This looks like a very old format of stickers. But yeah, I'll probably hoard that for when I get a car. Washi, can never have too many of these, and I love the different designs. I feel like this is not in the shop anymore, but it could be. I don't know. I might get more if it is. Leg day and arm day scripts. Mom's night out. It's so fun. I should use that for my friend Jess, because like every time she goes out with me, it's a mom's night out, because she's a mom. She's escaping her childcare duties for a bit. And breakfast, no spend. I need to put myself on one, obviously. Post office for sure. Class, don't really use that. Hot lunch, I don't know really what that would mean. Most of my lunches are hot, I guess. PTO meeting, not quite part of that yet. Part of that stage of my life. Quit going ice skating, that's so cute. I probably will use that. Coffee, we'll use that as well. Aw, she's pregnant. That's a hoarding sticker. Oh, I love the fun background on these stickers. So this is Quill just as a witch, good Halloween sticker, and then a vampire, again Halloween, and then building a gingerbread house. Oh my god, these feel like really deep cut stickers, because I don't remember seeing these in the shop at all, otherwise I might totally buy them, but I'm glad I have them now. Okay, this is Louise Emotions. I don't even know if I have like page emotions. I don't even know if I have any emotions, so it's good to have that. This is Madison being mad. Yep, definitely have these like that. This is another traffic jam sticker. Again, I don't remember seeing this in the shop, so these might be all discontinued. So glad I have that. And then rainy day. I definitely have the page rainy day stickers. Those do come in handy a lot. So that is all of the fun stuff I got in the grab bag, a lot of which I will be able to use, and I'm really excited I got, because it's not in the shop anymore. So that is it. Thank you so much, Amy Lynn from Sweet Ava's Paper. I super appreciate the chance to win and the amazing sticker sheets that you continue to produce. Keep it up. I will definitely be coming back to your shop. So that's it for this part of the haul. Now let's go into the next one. Okay, so for this next part of the haul, I've got a couple orders of washi. One of them is from Simply Gilded. This was the last order that I made before the pre-sale, because I knew that she'd be taking down her normal shop stuff for the pre-sale, and I wasn't sure if this would still be in the shop afterwards. I mean, it probably would be, but I didn't want to take any chances, because I hate having to find stuff in the buy-sell trade. It's like, sometimes it's really hard to find what you want. So this is the journaling card that came with it. It says, "Love you always," and it's to mamas in, I think, rose gold foil. And then the seal is a nice dark gray, kind of a slate gray bow with gold foiling on the edge. So that's really pretty. And now for the actual washi. These are, honestly, I don't remember what colors, what the name of the set is, but I know they're like ombre. I mean, obviously there's like a yellow pink ombre, a bluish ombre, and then shades of purple. Anyway, I'm not too much of a fan of ombre washi. I usually don't get it, but these I thought I might actually use, and they are 5mm, so I'm kind of all about collecting the 5mm, so I decided to get these anyway, just in case, because you never know when you're gonna need these particular colors in an ombre. And I think the pink and yellow would be really pretty in a lot of spreads, so I'm gonna have to find a use for that for sure. And then this one is one I got from the buy-sell trade. It's a couple of sets I got from Catherine, who left me this really nice note. I do like all of it. Thank you so much. It's my second time getting washi from her. She posts in the buy-sell trade a lot. And I got, I think, a pretty big lot of washi last time, possibly. But this time I got these two sets. This is the fruit bowl set that is currently in her shop, but it's sold out, and I don't know when and if she's going to restock it. So I knew that my only chance was really to scour the buy-sell trade and wait for somebody to post it, and thank God a few people did. Other people jumped on it, though, like before I could. So I was actually second in line for hers, but the first person, thank goodness, never responded, so I got to get it. I am in love with these colors. I knew I had to have this washi, like, I seriously did. So this is like a watermelon pink. This is an orange, like cantaloupe orange. Then this is a really light lemon yellow. And this is like an apple green. And I love all of these. Like, these are so different from what is currently in my 5mm washi collection. So different from what I've seen her do with 5mm. So I'm so glad to be able to add these to my collection and use them for summer type spreads. And this set was kind of like something I just wanted to throw in. I was kind of looking for this casually, like I wasn't sure I wanted it, but I asked her if she also had it for sale, and she was like, yeah, I guess I can sell it to you. So I bought this too from her. This is the solid gold foil, solid silver foil. The glare is really bad on this right now. And then the solid rose gold foil 5mm. I had no interest in this when it first came out, but as I was looking back, I was like, solid gold foil headers would look really good in a spread with lots of foil in it. Like, I kind of need this. So I decided to pick them up just to have them on hand, because you never know when you want to go really foil heavy. So these are the 3 new sets of 5mm washi that I got right now. I am going to get a lot more in the pre-sale, so my collection is going to get enormous. I'm going to show y'all my washi collection sometime soon, probably. I think it's a pretty good starter collection. I'm trying to get all of the basic colors down. I'm not too worried about collecting different foils at this point. I just want a good selection of basic main colors. And I'm not too concerned about patterns either. There are a few that I like to collect though. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that when I show you my collection. So the next part of this haul is going to be my teeny tiny little order from Keatown. Now this was a very specific order that I placed. I was looking for one very specific kit, and that was a Spider-Man kit. I looked through all of the shops that I normally get kits from, which is a very small number. And then I was like, maybe I'll do a printable. So I looked on Etsy for a printable kit, and there was like none. Or there was a few, but it was with like chibi clip art, and I don't like that style at all. So I knew that I'd have to get really specific and look in a specific shop for it. So I searched a few. But then I was like, wait a minute, who is the one shop that always does like basically fan art for like movies and shows and stuff and just fiction? Who can I always go for that sort of geeky stuff? And then I thought Keatown. His shop is amazing. He has so many different kits that I would love, because I geek out over all of those fandoms, and I'm gonna like place a huge order at some point in the future. Like, it's gonna be massive. I'm gonna get like everything. But I do not have the budget for that right now with the Simply Gilded pre-sale and getting a new pet and everything else that's going on lately. So I just wanted this one kit for now, to mark seeing Spider-Man, which I did see recently with my best friend Jess, and we loved it. It was really good. It wasn't like revolutionary or anything. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera right now. You know, Spider-Man films aren't really revolutionary in the world of Marvel, but they're always super enjoyable, and this one was really funny, and I loved it. And there was like a lot of good twists, and I really can't wait for the next one. Like, they set it up really well with the post-credit scene. So I definitely wanted a kit to mark that specifically. I should have been like opening this up the whole time I've been talking, but I've just been so excited to talk about the movie, because I don't usually give myself enough time to talk in depth about that sort of stuff during the plan with me's. Because, like, I'm going to be using this kit for the whole week, but, like, there's going to be more stuff going on that week. I could set aside, you know, a few minutes at the end to talk about the movie, but I'm probably just going to repeat what I said here. Like, this isn't a movie review channel, you know, but I highly recommend you go see this. So, this is the full boxes. I got, I think, the mini kit. Does it say on here? Yeah, it's the mini kit. I like how he cuts out the titles. Okay, because the mini kits are pretty much all I ever need in a shop. I will usually get the mini version because I'm a white space planner. So these are the full boxes. This one says, with great power comes great responsibility. They're pretty basic. I like how like the clip art is like, you know, just Spider-Man, and then the rest is like patterns and spider type things, and then just a quote. Like, this is pretty nice and classic. It would be really cool if somebody did like, I don't know, a fashion girl type Spider-Man thing. Like, think in the style of ScribblePrintsCo, like, I don't know, a room set up with these colors, like a Spider-Man planner or a costume flat lay or something like that. That would be cool, but I also really like this. So I'm pleased to be able to use this. This is the second page. I am going to kind of go through this because it's the first time for me showing a Keatown kit on my channel. I like the movie marquee. That's obviously going to be to mark Spider-Man. And the video games, I love that actually. And the book, like, yep, that's me. Movies, video games, books. I mean, not really video games much anymore, but in the future, I will devote more time to that for sure. And then this is the third page with the boxes, littles and headers. I like how dinners is included because that's the only one I really ever use. And then deco. I actually didn't even notice the deco when I bought it, so this is in the cute little chibi style, but I mean, I'm gonna use it. It doesn't like, it doesn't destroy the whole kit, and they're not in the full boxes, so like that's fine. Oh my god, I love how it's Peter and then Tony Stark, and then I'm guessing that's MJ. So that's really all you need. I mean, of course it'd be nice if Ned was in there too, but it's nice to have those three. And then the last page is washi, weekend banner, single habit tracker, and then bottom washi. So this kit basically has everything I would need to use except date covers. Like, if those were sold separately, I would probably have got them, but I can survive without it. Like, that's probably one of the most expendable parts of a kit, I think. And glitter headers, of course. So I got those separately because I knew I wouldn't need those. And then there's also kind of a glitter sampler over here. So there's like glitter quarter boxes and the flags. Let me see if the kit actually comes with flags. So it does. So I'm gonna have to choose whether to use the glitter flags or the main flag. I'm thinking I'm gonna use these flags. I only ever use two, but I'm gonna use those two and save these for another kit that maybe doesn't come with them. And then a little glitter icon. So that's kind of fun, this glitter sampler. Also, this looks like the freebie. So let me kind of see what's on that. A lot of scripts. I like the font that he uses. Read a new book, start a new project, cook a new recipe, shopping spree, plan a road trip, and then wah, homework. It's kind of cute. So I don't have homework, so I don't use that. I'm looking at the cut lines. The middle one for some reason is like way off, but I probably won't use that. Actually, I probably won't use most of these, so like that's fine, but it is really cute and it's nice to have options. The cut lines for the bottom ones are kind of off too, but I'll probably make them work. So that is the kit in my very first order from Keatown, and definitely not my last order from his shop. Super awesome shop if you love geeking out over certain fandoms and stuff. So that is it for this part of the haul. Now let's definitely move into the next one. Okay, so for this next part of the haul, I have an itty bitty order from Simply a Mess. I'm liking her kit so much lately that I kind of want to place an order like every week or every other week, but it's, you know, shipping so far that I can't really justify that, so I'm trying to limit it to like once a month or so, or maybe twice a month. So I do have another order that I want to place, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Anyway, this is the most recent one. I did purchase it because of the Pride Rock kit to represent the Lion King, obviously. It's in theaters now. I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theaters. I'm hoping that I will get a chance to. I kind of want to go with my friend, but I also don't know if she's going to be available, so we'll see. But in the meantime, I have this kit to mark whatever I do watch it, whenever that is. So I'm not going to go through it because you've probably seen the formats of her kits before, but this is the mini kit and it has pretty much everything I need for the type of planning that I do, which is white space planning. So I just love these full boxes. I love the art. I love how they didn't try to make it like too realistic or too cartoony. It's like just the right mix of realistic and cartoony, except for that one, which is like a design straight from the movie. But like everything else is just, it gives off such great Lion King vibes without seeming one particular style or another. And this art has been used in many shops, but I do like the format of her kits the best and the price, so it was kind of a no-brainer whether to get this one or not. So picked up that, and then I did buy some extra stuff, so I'm gonna kind of go through that. I will tend to throw in a few extra things with each order, just cause like if she'll come out with a new kit that I don't want the whole kit of, I'll just grab the full boxes so I can kind of make my own kit. I like using extras that way. So there's a few of those. Here is her business card, nice and foiled. Actually, we're going to do this in reverse order. I usually go through like the freebies and smaller stuff first, but we're going to go through the bigger stuff first this time. So I already did the kit. So it looks like I got three didn't realize I had three sets of full boxes. So this one is the Dreamer collection. It's kind of like CEO based, but there's also that cat, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably got this mostly because of the cat, but also this desk is goals, and I kind of like all of this. So this is Girls Just Want to Be CEO. There's like a bunch of office supplies in there, like a hole puncher, calculator, and scissors. It's a fashion girl, some coffees, yeah, I feel that. And then the desk setup, which I love, it's so minimalist, and that's goals right there. The iPad, of course, I'm thinking of getting one pretty soon, we will see. The kitty, which I'm in love with, and he's on a book. Oh my god, that's my life right there, cats and books. And then the calendar with the roses. I love everything about this, but like I said, not enough to necessarily go for the mini kit. It's like, I'll pretty much only do that if something like really screams me, or if it's for an event. If it's just kind of like an anytime thing like this, I'm perfectly fine picking up just the full boxes and making a kit myself out of like extras. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And then these other two. So this one, I'm not 100% sure why I got this, because looking at it, it doesn't seem to me, like especially the bathtub scene and the candles, I'm not really about that life. But I think I just liked the art, honestly, and the colors, the pink and green. I'm really digging that. So this is just going to be an anytime kit for me, just when I have a week that I have really nothing else to do. It's nice to have an option of a pretty looking kit, even if it doesn't really mean anything. So this is very spa day-esque. I haven't actually been to a spa, but my best friend is probably going to convince me to at some point because she likes them, so we might do that. And I will let you know how I feel about it, because I'm not too into it right now, the idea of it. But this is the last set of full boxes I got. This is the Hello Fall collection. This one is kind of an obvious one for me to get full boxes on. I still have a lot of fall kits like piled up, I think, to use, stockpiled. So it didn't really make sense for me to get a whole new mini kit, but I'm starting to think maybe I should have, because I really like these boxes. This art is like kind of definitely my style, especially for fall. The colors work so well together. The art isn't like 100% my thing. It's kind of a little sketchy. Like you can kind of see the lines are not, you know, so precise. But yeah, I guess that's why I didn't get the actual kit. But this is good enough for me. I like how the leaf is covering her face, probably because it's hard to draw faces. This is a cup of tea. Makes everything better. Yes, it does. A stack of blankets, the candle, probably the pumpkin pancakes, the sketching, the fireplace, and the kitty. Yes. This is all just perfect fall vibes. So glad I have this as an option. I can probably use the leftovers of some of the other fall kits I have to make this an actual kit. because it is very classic fall colors, and I tend to stock up on kits for fall that are this color scheme. I don't really branch out too much. Like, there's a lot of other fall kits that use different fall quote-unquote color schemes, but I like the most classic one of all, which is this. So that is the kit and the full boxes that I got. I'm really excited to see how I can make kits out of these. Like, I have quite a few at this point, so it's kind of going to be a fun challenge for me. I do not shy away from doing like Franken spreads and stuff like that. You've probably seen a lot of them in my planner. I do like using full kits, but I feel like it would be more personally satisfying for me if I was still doing no white space planning, because then the full kits I use, I would be able to use most of. But now with white space, I feel like I have a ton more freedom. And while it's kind of scary, it also gives me a chance to use my creativity and use up old stickers that I otherwise wouldn't use, like leftovers and stuff. So next is the smaller stuff. Looks like I got quite a few sheets here. So here's the freebie that came with it. This is the July freebie. So there is a flower, farmer's market sticker, little martini, a hiking backpack, which I love, beach day, pool day, and family time. Very summery for sure. So I think the only actual mini sheets that I got were a farmer's market, of course, because like I've said many times before, I don't go to them a ton, but I do on occasion, and I do like to just look sometimes. I find them to be a bit overpriced, but I like to look. So I liked the art with this, and I like the script and no script options. And then this one is, of course, the Reading Harry Potter book. Can never have too many stickers to mark Harry Potter binges, so that's kind of self-explanatory. And then the rest is looking like they are all fashion girls. I really went hog wild with these guys. I think the reason is because I had previously bought just full boxes before with the intention of making them into kits, but I did not pick up the fashion girls at the time, so a lot of these are just ones from those previous full boxes. So this one is from the Forbidden Florals collection. It looks like super Ravenclaw, doesn't it? I was like confused at first because I didn't think I had got a Ravenclaw kit from Simply a Mess, but I guess these are part of a different collection. So I don't remember what the full boxes look like, but obviously this goes with them. I'm sure this would be a lot more exciting for you if I actually had the full boxes in front of me, but I don't. This is the Misty City Fashion Girls. I love that. This is kind of a rainy day anytime kit that I got the full boxes for. This is the Hidden Kingdom, which is kind of like a storybook theme. And I love that. I love the hair. It's like fishtailed. This is from the Dreamer collection, so let me pull out those full boxes. So this goes with that. It's just the girl working at her computer. So I'll kind of keep those together. And these other two are also from ones I bought in most recent order. So here's the Hello Fall boxes, and I like how there's two styles. So one of them is the girl in front of the fireplace, and this one is the same as that girl, just in different skin tones, and this one is reversed. So I have no qualms about using girls with skin tones that are not mine or close to mine. So with this and having 13 full boxes, I could probably stretch this into 2 weeks if I really tried. If they were like really busy weeks and there were a few days where I didn't have space to use full boxes in every day, I could probably stretch that. So that's that one. And then the Smell the Roses collection. These are the full boxes that are the fashion girls that go with that. So it looks like she's like doing makeup and has, I'm guessing those are barrettes in her hair. So they're just the different skin tone versions of that. So yeah, that sums it up. That is my most recent order, well, not my most recent order that has arrived from Simply a Mess, because I did place another order after this one that hasn't come in yet. So I might tack this onto this haul, I might not. We will see. Anyway, that's it for this section. So let's go into the next one. Okay, so for this next part of the haul, I have my most recent order from ScribblePrintsCo. They're really knocking it out of the park lately. There is hardly a week that goes by that I don't want to buy something. So, but I usually won't until there's at least 2 kits that I want to order, and there's usually some extras too that I want to get. But the 2 kits I got last time are both kind of like Halloween season themed. So this first one is definitely Halloween or like horror themed. It's the Friday the 13th kit, and it features art from all kinds of horror movies. Now I haven't seen a ton of them, so like I don't know for sure which ones are which, but I do want to open it up and kind of go through it. This is the mini kit version, by the way. I'm trying to only get mini kits now. I'm gonna see how much I can think of. So this is from the what is it? Is that Chucky? The creepy doll movies I have not seen yet that I should, because I know I would enjoy them. I think I would. Jeepers Creepers. Don't know for sure. I know that like one of these is from Beetlejuice, and I don't know which one it is because I have seen Beetlejuice, but it's like the least memorable movie in the world for me, so I don't know which one is it. It could be that one. I don't know for sure. I'm guessing that's okay, I'm so bad. One of these is Jason's mask, and I don't know. I think it's that one, but I'm not sure. I don't even know what movie it's from. Is it from Friday the 13th? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Haven't seen it. Don't know. I'm assuming one of these is also Texas Chainsaw Massacre, although maybe not. I know, like, that would be the one I would assume is that one. I have seen that one. I thought it was good, but I don't know for sure. That one, I don't know what that's from. I'm assuming this is Nightmare on Elm Street, although I haven't seen that either. And that's Scream, haven't seen that. God, that looks so familiar. I think one of these is from The Shining too, but I don't know. Like, this is so embarrassing. Don't listen to me try to guess what these are. Just go watch the new release video that Kirsten did for SBC, and she goes through all of them and she knows them, so don't listen to me. Anyway, I love how in the rest of this kit it's like mostly gray scale, but then there's like these little pops of color, like the confetti and the color stroke here. It like matches the bright colors on this, on the full boxes. I really like that touch. Never seen anything like that in any of her other kits. And then this last full box is just kind of a blood spatter, and then I love the police do not cross tape here for the bottom washi. And in here you do get some more deco from other movies that are not present in the full boxes, like that raincoat I'm assuming is from It, which I still do have to see. And then these 2 girls I know are from The Shining. I don't know if that is, but I know they are. And this little signpost has some scenes, places from scary movies in there too. There's Overlook Hotel, Pet Cemetery. I don't know what that third one is. And then Elm Street. And then Camp Crystal Lake, I'm assuming is that last one. I did get the additional full boxes for this kit that do have more of the scary movies in them. So I wanted to try to spread this out between 2 weeks, which is generally what I'm thinking when I get the extra full boxes. So let me try and dig those up. So yes, I actually got more than just the extra full boxes, but here are them. This one is from, is it from The Ring? It could be from The Ring. The Ring involves a cell phone, not a cell phone, but like a phone. And the guy on the other end says 7 days. So I'm just going to pretend that's from The Ring because I really like the Ring series. That is Jaws, which I remember watching like halfway through and then getting really, really bored. Although I'm not entirely sure whether I was bored because I was technically on my first date with a guy and I was way more interested in him than the movie. But all the same, I don't feel like I have to go back and give that movie another chance. I mean, I like sharks, but like, I don't know. I feel like it would still be boring for me. These are definitely from The Shining, and then this I think is Cabin in the Woods, if I'm not mistaken, which like I'm kind of angry that that's on here because that was literally a parody horror movie. Like that was the whole point of it. It was not actually a horror movie, and it wasn't scary. It was like barely even funny. Like I hate the whole comedy horror genre. Like that is my least favorite genre probably ever. It's just such a horrible thing to have. If you're gonna have a horror movie, I want it to be scary, because most movies, to me, most horror movies are funny anyway because they're so bad and they're so not scary. So I want them to like actually try to scare me, not like actually admit that they're being funny and they're not being scary. So I hate that genre. I was not impressed by the movie, but at least I've seen it. Anyway, and here's just a little freebie that comes with it. It's the old style freebie with the Andrea Munchkins, kind of like based on Once More with Love here. Like the Mickey ears, that's a new one, and then the Frap is a new one too, and then the shopping, and then the half box, of course. And then I also got the glitter headers to go with it. These are like black shades of gray and black glitter. Here you can like, it's so black you can hardly tell it's glitter, but it is. So that's gonna go well with that. I'm trying to think of other foil would look good with this kit. I don't know, maybe like a red foil would look really cool. I don't have any red foil though, I don't think. I could try to buy one from somebody. Anyway, I also got the 15mm washi strips. This is the first time I've gotten these, because my intent was to like cut this in half and like use these in addition to that. But now I'm starting to think, I don't know, because I like this whole thing, and if you cut it in half, I don't know if it would still look good. Like, let me see. It would be like cut down to there, and I guess maybe if you did that, it would look better. Yeah, that looks better if you cut it in half that way. And then this one is the same, so maybe I could. I mean, I guess I'll have to now that I bought this. It's like, what else am I going to do this with? Actually, no, you know what? I remember what I bought this for. I bought this because my intent was to stretch this into 2 weeks because I have so many headers now. I think there's 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, there's 13 full boxes. So I wanted to stretch it into 2 weeks. And for that, stretching into 2 weeks, the hardest part of doing that when you only have one kit is the washi, the bottom washi. The other stuff is pretty easy to find from leftovers from other kits, but like bottom washi, if you're not using Simply Gilded, like for the whole thing, it's really hard. But I decided that that could be solved by using the regular washi for the first week that comes with the kit and everything that matches, and then for the next week you would get the 15mm washi add-on. And then in addition to using that, you would also use Simply Gilded washi, because like I think black washi would go really well. And then that would just solve the problem, because then you could form basically the entire bottom washi using those two parts. So that was my genius plan. We're gonna see how well I can execute that. I think it's a pretty good plan. So I'm just going to kind of tuck these in here. And so that's the Friday the 13th kit. If you love horror movies, which I do mostly, I like the genre, then you would love this kit. Alright, and in addition to the kind of Halloween-y type theme, we have this kit which is Disney villains kind of themed. Again, this could be just used for like anytime Disney, but since they're villains, it's more like Halloween-y, I guess. So it's definitely more of an October month kind of kit, but I don't know when I'll use it. I might use it anytime. But so I'm not going to go through the format because I think it's, you know, it's the same as the one I just showed you. But let's see who we can spot here. So there's Cruella de Vil, and like these are not like, these are just people kind of dressed as the villain, so obviously it's not like based on the art of the original films, which I think is fine. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This is a kit where it works. That's Cruella de Vil. That's the magic mirror, who was not actually the villain, but assuming that crown is from the evil queen, so that would be the villain. And then the apple, which is obviously also from Snow White. I think it's funny that she gets 2 boxes. Good for Snow White, I guess. And then the Starbucks cup, like right next to it. I think it's really funny and kind of out of place, but I love it. And then this is obviously based on Ursula. I love the white hair and the dark skin. Like, that really works for her. And the dress is just so Ursula. Then this box is really fun. It's like makeup and all the colors of the rest of the kit. And then this is a double box scene of like a bed in a bedroom in the very spooky colors of the kit. And then this like really bright pink bag. Now this kit, I feel like definitely could have benefited from an extra set of 4 full boxes with more of the villains, because like we only really see 3 of them here, so we could have more than that, I feel like. But for what it is, I think it's still really a fun kit, and I do like Disney villain kits. I did recently order one also from Glam Planner. I don't think it's gonna make it into this haul, because like I ordered it a long time ago and they haven't shipped it yet, so I don't know, but look out for that in the future. But I guess that's the thing to do lately, because all the Halloween stuff is coming out now, so I'm kind of into it. It's like usually we get a ton of Disney princess kits, but not a ton of villains, and villains need more attention than that because they make really good kits. So here we go. And I also did get the glitter header add-on for this as well. I love the tiny format because it's like a lot cheaper than getting the whole full page glitter sampler that I would never use most of. So these are perfect for my purposes, and this plus the mini kit makes pretty much everything I would need in a kit. So I love those options there. SBC is really killing it lately, and I can't wait to keep an eye out for whatever comes out next. So I am just going to go over the journaling card real quick. I don't know why this thing is like individually cello wrapped. That's so funny to me. Maybe because they intend to like put all of the extras you buy in with the journaling card, and they think it's going to fit in that cello that perfectly fits it. But in this case, I bought a bigger sheet that did not, so they had to put all of it in a bigger cello. So that's what I'm assuming happened. Anyway, look at this hollow. It says Stay Spooky, and it's just like a white journaling card with Stay Spooky and hollow foil. There is some mistakes with the hollow that you can kind of see in the light a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like I can tell but like mostly you can't see it. Well, I can totally see it now that I'm like looking for it, but I don't know. You can probably ignore it. But it's still a really pretty journaling card, and one I'm definitely going to display around the spooky season. So I did get a bunch of Halloween foils. So let's kind of go into what I got. I did get these full box overlays that are just kind of like random Halloween. Well, actually, only 2 of them are full box overlays, these 2. So I've got your spider, your coffin, bats, and a cat. Oh my god, I love cats so much. I love that that's there. And then the rest is just kind of a sampler. So there's like ghost headers, which are so cute. I love those. I could probably do with the whole page of those. Or like even ones with spiders too. So these are just some deco stickers with foil. These are all silver foil. We have bat deco stickers here, and then spider ones here. I was just thinking to myself, we need more spider stickers. Like, I can't imagine too many cases where you would use a spider sticker outside of Halloween deco, but like, I don't know, I really love spiders and I really want that to be a thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use them to mark also, you know, Harry Potter movies, because spiders are a pretty big part of those, certain of those movies. Like watching Charlotte's Web, totally, because Charlotte is like my favorite spider in all of existence. Like there's cases where you could totally use a spider sticker. And also we have a coffin and a cat deco sticker. So I love this little Halloween sampler. I don't know which kit I'm gonna find a way to put this in with, but I'm gonna find one. Neither of these kits I don't think would work, because neither of them are like explicitly Halloween. Like, this is Disney villains and this is horror movies, so that's like not super Halloween-y, but I'll save this. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. And I did buy these Halloween full box overlays also. This one is Stay Spooky. It's the same as the journaling card, so that can kind of go along with this. It can go over anything really. And then it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I do not own any Hocus Pocus kits, although there are plenty, because I do not like Hocus Pocus. I know I just said the most controversial thing you could believe in right now about the Halloween season, that Hocus Pocus isn't a great movie, but that's what I believe. I watched it like a year ago for the very first time, so maybe if I watched it as a kid I would enjoy it, but like it doesn't have that nostalgia factor for me, and without that I feel like it's just not good. It's very forgettable. I think my problem is a very personal problem with it, is that the three witches in it do not at all hold a candle to the three witches from Stardust, which is my, one of my favorite movies ever, and it's not even a Halloween movie, but like those three witches are what I think of when I think of a set, like a trio of three witches. And then the Hocus Pocus witches feel like a cheap knockoff. Like they're not even scary, they're not like anything really, they're just so forgettable compared to Stardust, where they're actually like eating alligator hearts and crap, and like that's what they do, and they're so badass. But like Hocus Pocus just feels like a silly little kids movie that doesn't mean anything, that's forgettable in comparison. So I will not be able to use this with a Hocus Pocus kit obviously, but I will probably just throw it into another Halloween kit and just like pretend that it goes. So don't at me about Hocus Pocus. Like I know y'all are obsessed with it. That's okay. There's plenty of other movies that I do like. I'm just like weirdly picky about some. Speaking of Halloween movies, I did get this silver foiled sheet of Halloween movies in the new script lettering. Hocus Pocus is on there, so obviously if I want to use that, I'm gonna have to watch it again. And I may at some point in the future, just so I can use a sticker, but I'm not gonna like it. I hate saying that, but I might. Beetlejuice, again, kind of forgettable for me, but I guess it was entertaining. I need to watch it and like actually pay attention to it, because I feel like the first time I watched it, I wasn't really thinking about it that much. Casper, I probably saw when I was a little kid. I don't remember anything about, but I think I liked it. I don't know. I need to see it again to like be sure. Halloween Town, I haven't seen. I do want to see. I'm going to see it. It's going to happen. I did notice that a lot of these are not like horror Halloween movies like that you would watch, so that's interesting to me. But oh yeah, I was literally just thinking about Friday the 13th as my example for that, and then it's the very next movie, so maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, Friday the 13th I haven't seen either, so it'll be a good excuse to watch those two so I can use those stickers. Nightmare Before Christmas, I do actually consider more of a Halloween movie than a Christmas movie, so I will tend to watch it more around Halloween. I mean, I'll watch it both, but like it just still screams to me more Halloween-y, so I'm glad that's there. The Haunted Mansion, I think I saw parts of and like wasn't like super into it. I love the ride at Disney. It's like one of my favorite rides. But I don't know, for some reason I haven't seen the movie, but I'm going to. The Craft, I've never even heard of this. I don't know what this is at all, but now I have to look it up. So like put in the comments what it is if you know what it is, like what kind of movie, and I'll think about watching it. Edward Scissorhands, that is a classic. I have seen it probably twice in my life. I love Johnny Depp and like everything he does. And I did like that movie. It just had a different feel to it. It was like a different aesthetic from like a lot of movies, and I like that aesthetic. It's like you have to be in a certain mood to want to watch that and like really enjoy it, but then it's like everything if you're already in that mood. So I'm sure I'll find a reason to use that sticker again. The Addams Family, I haven't seen anything Addams Family, and I just know that it would be totally my thing. So I'm gonna have to watch it now for sure. Although I don't know really why it's on here, because I know it's a show, but like, is it also a movie? Is there a movie that I'm missing? I don't know. I know that they're coming out with a new animated movie, I think, for the Addams Family. So if anything, if there isn't a movie for the live action, then there will be for animated, so I'll still get to use this. So either way, I'm gonna use it. Halloween, I'm guessing that's just to mark the holiday. Unless there's a movie titled Halloween, let me know in the comments. I don't know. Ghostbusters, yeah, those are classics. I do love those. I think I've seen all of them. I think. Scream, haven't seen it. I know, I will. Rocky Horror, why could they not include the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Because you gotta include the whole thing. I saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show for the first time at my university's theater in college a few years back, and I super loved the experience of it. If I was just to watch the movie, it would, like, by itself, it would, like, pale in comparison to actually living through the experience of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is, like, a very interactive thing. Like, you have to be part of it. So I don't know, if I hopefully get a chance to attend that event in the future, I'll use that sticker for that. But it's just such a fun thing. Sorry, I'm so tired right now. I slept in way too much. Anyway, what was really funny was that I wasn't expecting it at all to be like an interactive experience. I was expecting it to be just like a movie. And then I came in and everybody was like talking along with the movie, and like they were acting it up on stage. I was like, what is this? I wasn't prepared for this at all, but I ended up loving it. So I highly recommend that. Also, I think this is a little freebie that they threw in. This is little pieces of candy in rose gold foil, and they're like deco pieces, so that's really fun. I'm sure I'll get to use that as deco with a Halloween kit. And then the last thing, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I'm like groggy now for the whole day. The last thing I got was this sheet of just multicolor coffee cups with bows. I don't remember what color scheme this is. I want to say it's probably like spring. I think summer had more bold colors and I wanted more pastel, so this is what I got. Honestly, I just threw the sheet in so I could reach the $30 mark, which I did. So, but I'm sure I'll be able to use it because I do love my Starbucks. So that is it for this part of the haul. Let's go into the next one. Okay, so what is going on? New background. Hello, I am loving it. This is my first actual video using this marble background. It is contact paper that I got from Amazon. I think it's meant for like fake wallpaper. It's got a sticky back. I haven't peeled off the back except for just a part of it to secure it to my desk, but because I'm not sure how permanent this is going to be. But this is my background instead of the white poster board I was using before, because that kept getting marks on it and wrinkled, and I just wanted something a little more professional. So this is my background now. And what isn't professional is my nails. If I haven't apologized for them before, I do now, because some of them are starting to fall off and they've all grown out a ton, because apparently my nails grow really fast. That's what my best friend says, but I am letting them grow out and fall off because I'm gonna try doing acrylics myself next, like at home. I probably said that in a previous video, but if you don't know, that's the explanation for why they look so bad and why they're gonna continue looking bad for a long time. I may cover up the other ones with like the fake nails I used to use the glue-on ones in the meantime, but for now I'm just kind of too lazy. So this is what it looks like. So this is the last, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last part of this haul because it's kind of a big one. And I do have more orders coming, because I always do, because I just can't stop pressing that add to cart button. But I think this will nicely round out this haul. So we have quite a few orders, 4 shops here actually. Several of them I had completely forgotten what I got, so it's going to be kind of fun to go through it all. I'm going to start with this little bitty one that I got from the ScribblePrintsCo buy-sell trade. Now what I actually got is this Misfit washi, which I think was sold in the shop as Misfits, and I wasn't into washi at the time, so I didn't take advantage of it, but I totally took advantage buying from her, because she had this, all 6 of these for $6 shipped. I don't know what it was sold for on the site, but I'm guessing it was more than that. So, and it actually occurred to me that I had marble washi tape, but it's like really discolored marble, and I kind of don't like it. I've used it, I think, once in a spread, and it was like kind of yellowish, and I wasn't into it. And also, it's really nice to be able to have the option of all 3 foils if you're gonna have marble. So I decided I super duper needed this, and I am gonna like hold it in my hand a little bit because it does blend in with my new marble background paper. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Apparently the glitch is, I think, further down in the roll, like the bows start going a little bit upwards or something. They aren't perfectly centered. This one you can already tell they're a little bit upwards, but like I can barely notice. That's fine as long as they don't completely start going off the roll. I won't notice or care. So it's good enough for me. The foiling is pretty faint, like the lines are really thin, but I feel like if you roll it out, it will be more noticeable, and I feel like it's still gonna look nice. So I'm gonna hold on to those, add those to my collection. And I also got the solid pink ones in all 3 foils as well. And this is a pretty versatile pink color. I do use a lot of pink in my spreads now. I didn't used to, but I kind of do now. I'm getting into it, so it would be nice to have just, you know, a basic pink in all 3 foils. And I'm just like looking at my washi now. Hang on just a sec, because I do have one that is ScribblePrintsCo, and I'm going to pull it out and kind of see if it's the same. No, it is not. This is a completely different color from a completely different set. So, and it is silver foil, but it's like darker. It's also on a bigger roll, if you see that. It's interesting to me. But I'm glad that I don't have like any kind of repeats. The only other pink I have is this one from the Accio Pink set, I think. And it's polka dotted, and it's also a darker pink from ScribblePrintsCo. Now the question is, do I have any from Simply Gilded in that color? No, I do not. So I'm glad that I have this, because this is probably going to come in super handy, this exact shade. So that was a great find in the buy sell trade, which is why I scour that like mad. I've gotten so many things from there that I never thought I would get, because people have put it up for sale. I'm waiting for somebody to put up a red wiggle for sale. I think there was one last Christmas that I didn't get. I'm hoping against hope that she's going to relist it for this Christmas season, because Halloween kits are coming in now, so you know the Thanksgiving's next and then Christmas is going to be right around the corner, probably around September or October. I'm thinking like Halloween they're going to be selling us Christmas stuff for sure, because that's how retail stores work, why not online shops. But I'm hoping that she's going to relist that, because she's relisted like all of her other old wiggles in the shop. So I'm really crossing my fingers that that one's going to come up. If not, I've already started buying red foiled items from elsewhere, and I'm hoping that I can kind of cobble those together and use them in a spread with the which kit? It's the Friday the 13th kit from SPC, because that is like a horror movie kit. I showed it earlier in this haul, and I'm pretty sure I did anyway. And it's got like blood spatters kind of accented throughout, and red foil would be perfect with that. I could not think of a better use for red foil than that, except maybe like actually in a Christmas red. But that, I don't know, the foil color for that like screams red to me. Like that's what I would want to do. So I'm trying. You'll see probably some of the foil I got in the next haul, so keep your eyes peeled for that. What I'm kind of thinking of doing, I'm like actually getting into foil now. I went through my phase of getting into washi. I have crap tons of washi, and now I'm like getting into foil, so I'm trying to build up that. I have the character stickers, believe me, I have those, but I can't stop buying more anyway. I've been talking so much, I haven't even been showing you the extras that she gave me, this lovely person. She gave me this SBC journaling card, which is just plain white with gold, and this is my favorite thing like ever. It's just perfectly plain and a solid white with like a gold accent, which is my color scheme of life. Like if you throw a little black in there, it would black, white, and gold, that's my thing. But like white and gold is my secondary thing. So this is so nice. And once I find a way to display journaling cards properly, this one is going to have a very prominent place. So I'm so glad that she threw that in. I didn't even know that that existed. I do love SBC journaling cards. So she also threw in this little sampler from a kit. This is, I think, her newer sampler with the Andrea Munchkins from OnceMoreWithLove. She used one of them, but she did leave me the half box, the Mickey ears, and the shopping, so I'll definitely try to use those. I like the color scheme there too, so good choice. And then she also sent me the Valentine's Day foil script set with Jessica's handwriting from J. Crew Plans. I have this, and I think just rose gold, because like, you know, it's pink. If you're going to use it in a Valentine's spread, you want pink, but it's definitely nice to have the silver options for another year. So super kind of her to send me those extras. I really appreciate that, and for $6, what a deal. I am so into it. Okay, so now let's get into my actual stickers. So first, while we're on the SPC train, I think we're going to start with those. So this is the extras and little stuff that I ordered, but here's the kits. I got 2 kits. They're both mini kits. I've decided I'm going to start buying just mini kits, like pretty much for everything. I can't think of a reason I would really want to buy an ultimate kit. Just if I get the mini kits and the glitter headers, that should be pretty much everything I need for my style of cleaning. Even if it's like a super special occasion, I used to want to buy the full kit just if it was a special occasion I was buying it for, but now I'm like, I don't really need that. I can bring in stuff from elsewhere if I need to add more flair to it. Of course, if it's an ultimate exclusive kit, I have to buy that. So, but these were options, so I got these as minis. Could not turn these down. I'm a huge sucker for any kind of fandom kit for a fandom I'm currently in, and I did jump into the Star Wars fandom last year. So when this came out, this is called The Force, and it's like Star Wars themed, but you know, these aren't actual characters from Star Wars. They're just inspired by them, dressed like them, and there's a adorable little Chewie plushie right there. And I love this, you know, this room setup. May the Force be with you. You know, Leia and Leia's outfit and the glittery planner. So this is very fun. Oftentimes, if I want a kit from a fandom, I will want it to be like more pulled directly from the movie or, you know, or book that it's based off of instead of just inspired by. And I did do that with Toy Story from a previous haul, I think. I wanted those characters. But this one I was definitely willing to make the exception because I do like the kit and I love the colors. And also there's a dearth of Star Wars kits out there. Like I have one because it was the only one I had seen up until that point from Simply a Mess. But like it's not like this. It's kind of, there's less going on in it. It's like more just, you know, singular items and quotes rather than like full scenes here. So but I'm really happy to have both because there's going to be tons more Star Wars and I am so here for it. I do love the new movies and I can't wait for more to come out. And I'm also one of those crazy people that loves the prequels, so yeah, that's me. But I need to mark seeing those. I need to mark the latest movie. What is it? Rise of Skywalker? When is that coming out? Is that coming out Christmas of this year? I think it is. Like the Christmas season. So am I going to use this to mark it, or am I going to use the other one? Probably this one. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see how much I like it. But it is like the third in this trilogy, so probably this one, unless like a better one comes out. But we will see, because this is ScribblePrintsCo. Okay, so now the next kit is the Haunted Mansion kit. It's called Haunted Magic, and look at this. Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I looked at this when I was watching the new release video, and I looked at this art. I took one look and I was like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful kit I've ever seen. And I said that like 3 times in a row. Like I just chanted that to myself because I could not take my eyes off of it. I knew I had to get this no matter what. Haunted Mansion is, I think, my canonical favorite ride at Disney, next to Indiana Jones, but I think that's in Disneyland. I don't know. But this is one of my top favorites. Haven't seen the movie. I might see the movie just so I can use this, because I mean there's going to be other Disney kits for when I want to go to Disney, but I need to, for some reason, to use this. So am I going to watch Haunted Mansion during the month of October and use this kit for that week? Most likely that's what's going to happen. I need to use this. So it's gorgeous. Other people are, for some reason, getting into the Haunted Mansion spirit and doing those kits. I haven't seen them last year. I really didn't think there were that many people into it. But Glam Planner did one, and I wasn't too into hers, so I didn't buy hers. But this one is it. This is it, man. Like, you can't really top this. This is the most beautiful art ever. I'm not going to open it and go through it because I'm sure that I've gone through the mini kits before in previous hauls, if not this one, this somewhere in this haul. So, but just stop and admire those full boxes. The color scheme is gorgeous. I'm trying to think now. I've got to use foil with this. Which foil am I going to use? I'm drawn towards silver, but I don't think silver would be good. Maybe it would have to be gold because of the like 2 gold elements in it. But then that green color, there's a lot of teal or purple. Then again, where are you going to find teal or purple foil? I think this is a time I'm going to have to go look at the wiggles that are in the ScribblePrintsCo shop right now and see, because I know there's a purple one, I think. I say I know and I think. I'm not sure. I feel like there is one. I don't know if there's a dark teal one. I don't think there is. But if there's a purple, and it kind of goes with this, I'm going to have to grab it because this kit needs foil. And I'm not entirely sold on the gold yet. Trying to see like what it would look like. As a last resort, the gold would work, but like I kind of want to be more creative with this. Like I'm really feeling the purple now that I'm thinking about it. So those are the two kits I got from ScribblePrintsCo. There's another order I placed recently for the Harry Potter kit, and of course Ravenclaw. So that's a spoiler. You know what's going to be part of the next haul. And I'm also going to get one of her baby kits in the next order from her to mark getting my baby girl, my new snake. So you'll see that in the future. And then I'm just, yeah, that's going to be with the next order. So it just depends on what she comes out next with that I like. So this is the extra stuff that came with the order. These are the two freebies. This is the little Halloween time freebie that she gave me this time. What did she give me in the last one? Like it's literally probably earlier in this haul and I've completely forgotten. Is it bats? It's not candy corn. I feel like it might be bats. This is skulls anyway. Or maybe were they pumpkins? Spiders? I don't know. They were some other Halloween thing. I think it might have been candy actually. Yeah, I think it was little pieces of candy. So then these are skulls in rose gold. I can't imagine a Halloween kit using rose gold, but I'm sure there's one that exists. But either way, I'm gonna hold on to these. And then I got Jess's sampler. It's been a while since I've got samplers. Usually I have a big enough order that I can use the Love SPC coupon code, which is 15% off instead of just 10, but I think this one was small. So I made it so I had to choose one. And I've been really loving Jessica lately. I've been loving watching her plan with me's and loving her Instagram stories and just her overall attitude, and like I've been kind of relating to her a little bit. So it made obvious sense to me to get her her sampler. And I'm glad I did. It's more rose gold. I love these star overlays. I haven't seen those before, so that's going to be really fun to use. These scripts in her handwriting, very useful, except for the bath time because I don't take baths, but if I have to bathe my baby girl, my snake, if she's having mites or something, then I'll use that. Or I don't know, maybe if I get a cat in the future and the cat needs a bath, then there you go. But other than that, probably not going to be me. And the icons, of course, always useful. So that's that sampler. I did pick up a couple scribblers. So this one is package, always useful for Happy Mail. I did throw these in just so I would reach the $30 mark so I could use the coupon code. And then this one is like letter Happy Mail. Very Happy Mail themed scribblers. I always get Sienna because she looks like me. She looks the most like me. The journaling card it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I said earlier in this haul I'm not a huge Hocus Pocus fan. I'm probably gonna add this to my destash pile, which I have started. I have started a destash pile, and there are journaling cards in it, so I don't feel too bad about adding this in there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna give that stuff away in my next giveaway, which hopefully will be soon. So then these are the extras I got for the kits. As usual, I got the glitter headers and Fashion Girls for both. So this is for the Haunted Mansion kit, glitter headers, and then this is like the Fashion Family. Now, I don't have, a family of my own yet, obviously. You would probably know if you've been watching my videos. But I did have to get extra boxes, and I had to get fashion extra boxes. Whether they were Fashion Girls or Fashion Family, I would have taken whatever. And what I do when I don't necessarily want them to apply to me, when I don't need them to look like me or anything, I just get whatever color scheme I think looks best with the kit. And I know that sounds weird, like choosing people's skin color and hair color to match the kit, but I do that very deliberately. So I thought that pale people would fit very well into a Haunted Mansion kind of storyboard. So that's what I went with. And also they would stand out better as humans against the darker backdrop. So dark versus light contrast there. So that adds on to that. Will I be able to fit all of these into the spread? Maybe not, but I will certainly do my best, because I also think there's like a 9th full box in here. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 full boxes. I may be able to turn this into 2 spreads, maybe not. We will see. I will do my best. So those go with that. And then for the Star Wars one, I got the glitter headers to go with that. And then also this little strip of full boxes. So this one is BB-8, which is so adorable, and I super love that, and I'm definitely going to be including that no matter what. Like, if I had to throw out any of these boxes, it would probably be that one. I would replace it with this if I had to, but I kind of want to try to use all of them if I can. And then there's this one with the Mickey ears. And then there's this double box of Galaxy's Edge in Walt Disney World, I think. And I don't have any immediate plans to go. I will go in the future. I also have to go back to Harry Potter World because I haven't been there since the new expansion. So there's a lot I gotta see. But I'm not gonna save this kit for when I go there specifically. I'm just gonna use this as just a picture of, you know, the actual location in the Star Wars movies. So that's what I'm gonna pretend that is. Okay, so for the next shop, I'm going to go over Glam Planner. I did pick up 2 kits from her. There's like a trio of kit shops that I will buy printed kits from. I'll buy printable from like many people, but printed I'm very, very particular about who I buy from. There's only 3 really that I do, except for the occasional odd one for a kit that I can't find art for in any of these main shops. One of them is obviously ScribblePrintsCo. That's probably number 1. But for a more affordable option that I do love a lot, that's going to be Simply a Mess. And for the really luxury option that is like, it's going to be rare that I'll buy a kit from her, even though I love most of her art, it's just too expensive usually, is Glam Planner. So this is Glam Planner, and you'll notice that I did buy this during the most recent sale that was going on, and one of these is a glitch kit, so it was a lot cheaper. And I have yet to find the glitch, but it's quite possible there will be one. But this art I couldn't pass up. There was a normal kit and a glitch kit, and I took the chance on the glitch kit, but I would have gotten this art no matter what. This is like my favorite thing in the world, next to the Haunted Mansion one. This is like the Victorian train themed kit. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I love trains. I know that it's probably news to like everybody, because I don't think I've said it once. Maybe I've said it once in a video, but I don't usually get a chance to talk about trains. But I am a huge sucker for train travel, like really nice sleeper car train travel, like with a sleeper car and a dining car, and like you can just live on that train like it's a hotel. That's what I want. I want to do that actually. I think my mom talked about doing it for my birthday this year, so hopefully I'll get to. Will I use this kit for that? Possibly. But look at this, it's so gorgeous. This Victorian era train travel is just so my aesthetic. I'm in love with it. Like, I just want to be in that scene right now. I just want that to be me. So it was just so gorgeous. And it reminded me of a lot of train movies that I've seen. There aren't terribly many. The only one I can remember is the most recent one, which is Murder on the Orient Express, I think. And I really loved that one. So if I have to, I'm just going to rewatch that movie and use this kit to mark that week as a chance to use it, because it makes sense. If not, I will wait for my next train travel trip. I guess kind of whichever one comes first. Unless we're like traveling to a destination and I want to use a kit for that instead of just the method of transportation. We will see. But either way, I knew I had to have this, so this is the kind of the reason for buying. Actually, no, this is the reason for buying. This was just a pleasant surprise to realize that she still had this, because I had my eye on it for a while, but I wasn't going to buy if there wasn't anything else I wanted. So this one is the Villains kit. It's, I guess, the September mystery kit, but she was listing it in her shop, so I'm guessing this is an extra that was left over. And the note on the front does say something about packing this one with extras because it is a mystery, because it's Glam Planner's third birthday that month, actually, so that's super special. So I'm excited to see what the extras are. And I'm loving that I get them even though I didn't sub to the mystery. So I'm guessing these are the extras. Oh my god, taking it out was such a good idea because look at the quality of this. This is like glossy paper, but it's like super dark glossy paper. I love that. So this is Disney Villains, and I did get the Disney Villains kit from ScribblePrintsCo, which is probably earlier in this haul, but if you recall me saying it only referenced like 2 Disney villains and like maybe a third, but like this has more of them, and I liked that kit, but I also like this kit because it has more of them. So there's the Evil Queen from Snow White. There is, oh, that's Ursula in her 2 forms from The Little Mermaid. That's Maleficent, obviously. I think that's the live action movie I need to see next. I just remembered that I didn't see the Jungle Book live action either, so I need to see that. But Maleficent is probably the only other Disney princess live action I haven't seen. So that's kind of next on my list. And then the Magic Mirror, also from Snow White. I don't know why he gets lumped in with them. He's not really the villain. He's not at all the villain. And then Cruella de Vil. It's been ages since I've seen 101 Dalmatians. I need to watch those as well, because I think there's sequels that I haven't seen either. I don't know quite what that's from. And that's DeVille, which is obviously her license plate. And I do notice some things from the background, like this is from art that was used last year around Halloween season. I think that I used that, a kit with that art for my Halloween week. So it does look very familiar, and I'm sure that a lot of this was used as well. And it's making a comeback this year, so there's a lot of that art still going around right now, but I'm not going to buy it again. I wasn't that much of a fan of it. But I kind of like that it's used as a background here. It's like a fun callback. So this is also an Ultimate kit, I think. I know she doesn't use Ultimate. Is it called Luxury? Maybe called Luxury. Usually I would get, I think, her mini kits, but I think this is only available in Luxury because it was a mystery. So it does come with these boxes that I won't use. And then here we have date covers and 2 extra full boxes. Wow, it's Christmas time. And it's Halloween time, but like it feels like Christmas that we get 2 extra full boxes. That's crazy. Tons of half boxes, which I try to use more of, and a few quarter boxes. I'm trying to see if there's more of those. No, but there's third boxes, so ultimately I should have enough space to use plenty of boxes, or enough boxes to use in the space, rather. I love these movie marquees because they're bigger to write in. ScribblePrintsCos are really small, and I don't often have room to fit the whole movie name. I have to abbreviate, but this is like a good size. Loving the little mini weekend banner. I don't know why you would want a mini like that, but probably gonna use the big one for sure. Flags, deco. Oh, another type of weekend banner. I don't know, I might use this one. If it was foiled, I would totally use it. Icons and littles. Probably not gonna use a ton out of that page. Washi and headers. And then bottom washi. And I love the glitter stroke. I love how you can kind of choose which one you want to use. See, that makes it so that you don't really want to bring in simply Gilded washi with that. You can just use that, and then you get to layer those over it. But which one would I use? Would I use one color for one side and one for the other side? I actually don't think the purple goes very well at all, so I'm probably just going to use the red. That made it easy. Anyway, so in addition to that, oh my god, and there's even more boxes. This is going to be a 2-weeker. I mean, there's 2 weekend banners, so like it's already going to be a 2-weeker. And the bottom washi is big enough that you can totally split this into 2 weeks. You cut this part in half, and then you use glitter for the top part, and then you have one glitter for 1 week, and then you have the other half of this and the other glitter for the other week. So I'm thinking that's what's going to go on here. Or these are big enough that you could just use these in the bottom washi and kind of cover up some of that space. Along with this bad boy right here. So, oh, and the glitter headers, of course. I'm not really going to explain those. But this castle, so she left a note in it. So here, she said, the big box, this guy, has been seen in the Haunted Mansion kit, but it was so wonderful I couldn't refrain from adding it. Think of it as a bonus. So this is our little bonus for this kit. So it was used in her Haunted Mansion kit that, again, I didn't really like, so I didn't buy. But I feel like this box goes really well with this kit, so I'm super loving that. I think there's going to be a lot of layering going on in the second week because I'm going to need to use these, but I'm probably going to need the other two boxes worth of space. So these are going to go into the bottom washi a little bit. So it's going to cover up what I already have there. Because I haven't had to use like really tall boxes like this before, so it's going to be kind of a learning curve for me to figure out how to do that. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out because it's worth it for a kit this beautiful. Like, I didn't expect this to be this beautiful. Like, okay. So both SPC and Glam Planner did Haunted Mansion kits and Disney Villain kits, where SPC clearly won with the Haunted Mansion, Glam Planner clearly won with the Disney Villains. So I'm not about to say that one shop is ultimately better than the other, because they both have strengths in different kits, and that's why they're both part of my top 3 kit shops. So look how gorgeous that is. I can't wait to use it. Don't remember when I'll really use it. It's not really going to be a Halloween thing for me. Probably just a Disney movie binge week, which is like every week. Come on. All right, so this last shop for this haul is Once More with Love. Aw. So she threw in another wedding journaling card, which says, "Thank you for making my dreams come true," because she did get married this year. That's really sweet. This wasn't a wedding order. I think she had a sale, and I didn't buy this as part of that. I bought this more recently than that. But I guess she's just trying to use up those journaling cards, which is really sweet. Now, the only thing I remember about this order is that I had to buy it because I bought up all the rest of her bookkeeping and like accounting sticker sheets, because they were in the to be discontinued section like months and months ago. And there was only like 12 or something, and I bought them all, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's done, because if it's to be discontinued, you're not going to stop making them, right? You're just going to try to sell out what your remaining stock is. That's what I thought. But then she relisted them with like 20 of them. 18 actually. I'm pretty sure it's 18. Let me just do a little quick see. Oh, thank you again, Joy. That's so sweet. I'm so surprised by that though, because like I've made many orders from her before and I haven't seen the thank you again thing. But I did use the Flash Friday sale coupon code because I did buy it for that sale. Oh no, there was only 12. So there was 12 bookkeeping sheets this time. Last time I think there was 8. So either way, I have a crap ton of them. So these are the ones I bought. Because like not a ton of shops do the whole bookkeeping sticker thing, and that's literally my job. So it's like basically at this point it's between this, the Whimsical Cat Studio accounting sheet, which I actually do love, and I think she'll have it in the shop pretty much forever, so I'm glad to alternate between those two. But like after that, the pickings get scarce. So I think Sweet Eva's Paper came out with like a budgeting sheet that I could basically use for accounting, but her shop is so I don't know, you never really, I'm trying to think of the word, but fickle, I guess. You never really know what's going to stay in the shop and what's going to be removed or revamped. So like I could try to buy up a lot of those, but they're probably not going to be in the shop forever. But these I knew were not, so I had to buy them all. And the rest of the stickers, I don't know what I bought, so it'll be kind of fun to go through it. So this is the sweet little message from Mark. You can pause it now to read it if you want. I'm not going to waste precious time on my super long haul reading that. But that's that. So what did I get? Looks like I got the injury sheet all banged up. I'm fortunate enough that I don't have a ton of injuries, but when I do, it's gonna be this sheet. A wine o'clock. I think this was a to be discontinued one, and I only just started drinking wine, so I just decided to grab it. But it's very funny. It's always wine o'clock, and screw it, wine. Yeah. So I've been feeling that a little bit lately. I do love my Riesling. And then a lot of these are Disney sheets, not a lot. She came out with more since. Oh, look at this little guy sneaking in there. She came out with more since I ordered. Maybe it's a Cinderella one that she came out with. I don't know. But I'm going to have to pick up those in my next order. I'm still waiting till there's enough sheets that I want from her to justify another order all the way from Canada. These are the ones she came out with for her wedding. So this is the Little Mermaid sheet, which is definitely going to be useful for the live action movie coming out. Very cute. Lion King, also perfect for the live action coming out. This it's already come out, but I'm going to see it this week as of filming at some point. And then Beauty and the Beast, live action, already came out, but I am going to rewatch those movies many times because Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, like, ever. So, oh my god, look at LeFou. Look at his stupid little face and stupid little teeth sticking out. That's the funniest thing ever. And there's Gaston looking all flirty. It's so funny. And then the rest are like onesies. I'm surprised that she did Belle wearing only that dress instead of her blue outfit too. Because most shops, when they do Belle stickers, they include both. Just like how with Mulan, you would do one of them in her dress and one of them in her fighting outfit or uniform, I guess. Usually they'll do both with her. But that's okay. I still love the sheet. Then Toy Story. I haven't done this week yet, so I kind of got these in anticipation of marking down that week. I have both the kit and these deco stickers now for that. So this is kind of like classic Toy Story. And then this is the part 2, which is specifically Toy Story 4. So these are all characters that are exclusive to Toy Story 4, except for Bo Peep, who's in both, but this is like her newer outfit. So it's kind of fun that both of them are included. So I super duper love that. And then Aladdin is, I think, the last of the Disney stickers. So we have both of them, the Genie, Abu, the Sultan. I love how he's included because you wouldn't think he would be. Then Raja, who's my absolute favorite. She's a darling and I want her in real life. Jafar, Iago, the carpet, Jasmine again, and just Aladdin on his own. And those are all repeated. Very sweet. So here's the others I got. This one is Happy Meal 2.0. This one is Waiting for Happy Meal, and I always love those stickers because, like, that's me all the time, every day. This is Hair Wash. The only hair wash stickers I have right now are from, I think, Avis Paper and Happy Dea, so I'm trying to add more to that collection. So there's that. And this last sheet is Superheroes. So some of this is DC, which I'm going to mostly ignore because I really hate DC with the fierce passion. I think I've seen maybe 2 DC movies. One of them was Wonder Woman, and I hated that, so it's really enough for me. Haven't seen any Superman or Batman. I may yet, but I probably won't. But the others I'm definitely here for. All the Marvel stuff coming out and that I've seen before. I'm all about that. I wanted to get the Dancing Baby Groot sheet, but that was still out of stock when I went to check back. This one was out of stock when I wanted to order it months ago, but I got it this time, so I'm still waiting on the Baby Groot. We will see about that. So let me go over the little freebie here. So here's I'm guessing that's a functional Munchkin sticker where you're supposed to write something on the face, which seems uber creepy to me, but I'm guessing that's what that's for. And the little star, also functional. And the little, I guess it could be like a single checkbox, which is really cute. So I'm probably gonna actually use that. Little Moana. I have been avoiding Moana stickers because I don't really like Moana. But if I do rewatch it and try to like it, I guess I'll use this to mark that. Reluctantly, but I'll use it. And if I do decide I like it, there's plenty of Moana art out there. I think ScribblePrintsCo has some right now. Hopefully it'll still be in the shop if I ever like it, but we'll see. I do the same thing with Hocus Pocus. And then there's just sitting on the couch. Peanut couch potato. I think that's our remote to watching TV. So that is it from Once More with Love. This has been a super duper long haul, but not the longest I don't think that could ever exist. But anyway, it's a long haul. Happy to show you this new background paper. It's kind of exciting for me and all my new stuff, obviously. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one really soon. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, share, that would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao!